Okay, guys.
Hi guys.
Morning. So, we're just starting now our day eventually. It's now after 12 o'clock, not
It's like
as
bad to
scheduled.
say, yeah, very bad as scheduled.
Yeah, and as you
Today we
know,
do like historical tour. Basically, we're going to all Ottoman Empire architecture
yeah, all
places.
these
We're going to the
monuments
Blue
and things.
Mosque, Hagia Sophia, and Topkapi Palace. I hope we can manage all before it's closed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
but the
should
weather
be
is
on time.
amazing now. It was a rainy morning, and that's why it was slow. Also, I think, but now it's great.
Let's go.
These streets is so nice here. Very historical. You feel the feel, yeah? Wait.
Yeah.
I don't know what is this dust or humidity or
No, it's dust. Okay, guys. So we are in the square. Which square?
from I don't know.
I don't know how to
it's
pronounce.
Sultan Ahmed Square.
Sultan Ahmed Square.
We're actually in Sultan Ahmed region, and here on our right hand side we have a blue mosque.
Yeah. Okay, we
Go
cannot
there
see
later.
now.
Yeah, you cannot see because there is very high borders.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there is the obelisk of.
Of.
There is obelisk of Theodosius.
Okay.
Obelisk of Theodosius. There is like park. We're going now to Hagia Sophia first because the Blue Mosque, the prayer gonna start soon and it's actually closed.
Yeah.
During the prayer time, only Muslim people can come to pray and it's closed for 1.5 hours.
Which is fine considering
So
where
we
we're all
go to
going.
other place, yeah,
Yeah.
because they're all next to each other.
Mm-hmm.
And here they sell kashtan. The best stuff.
Yeah, guys. So we're finally in front of
We reached the
Hagia Sophia. Mm-hmm.
I think the information which we have now, it's a mosque.
At the moment, well, I think it will be a long time mosque.
It's a mosque, yeah.
Yeah. Went through some changes,
A lot of changes.
but we'll explain a little bit later. Yeah.
So let's get into the amazing architectural structure. They need to do it before we can.
Yeah. So this is the fountain where they actually, of course, on a traditional level, they need to clean themselves before heading
On the
inside.
religion level, yeah.
Yeah.
So the Hagia Sophia actually was constructed between 532. You can see how old is this stones.
Buildings, yeah.
It was constructed during 5 years and finished in 537. Initially as a monument of Byzantine architecture and art, and it was the main church of Byzantine Empire. Yeah, I just want to share with you some information about Hagia Sophia because from the moment it was constructed in 567, it has been the main Roman Empire church.
Yes.
And it was a big architectural structure of Byzantine Empire, as we already mentioned, until 1453 because at that time the Ottoman Empire took over this place of Constantinople and it's become a mosque because of course Ottomans was a Muslim.
Yes.
And it became a mosque. Till 1935 it has been a mosque, and that time they made it as a museum because it was already more modern world, I think. Yeah, and it was operating as a museum of those empires and religions. And only now, we are now in 2021, so in 2020 it's become a mosque again. So this building went through a lot of changes.
Yeah, lots of interesting periods as well.
Yeah, and you can see on the entrance you have this mosaic with the icons, and then inside you have signs with Arabic letters.
Yeah, I mean it's a very spiritual, holy place. You can feel. What do you think?
Feel it.
You can feel it. For me, it's there. The presence of that holy feel is there. And I've never been into an actual huge mosque. I mean, how many people say that from a Christian perspective? No. But yeah, it's a beautiful place, to be honest.
Yeah, now we're like in the backyard. It says that there is a tomb.
Tombs, yeah?
Yeah, so this is the sign that there is a tomb of Sultan Ibrahim, and you can go closer to that building and see what is there.
Yeah.
I think this is Sultan, this is his wife, his son and his daughters. So, we are going to the Topkapi.
Yeah.
Topkapi Palace.
Topkapi Palace. Quick points. Constructed 16th century.
In 15th century.
15th century.
There's actually various information written in 1465 or it's written in 1459. Yeah, so we're confused. Let's say in 15th century.
Yeah.
It has been constructed.
Next, it became, Topkapi means Cannon Gate.
Yeah, Topkapi means Cannon Gate, but before it was called the New Imperial Palace.
Yes.
And before there was some another palace which actually 415, which calls also something like Topkasu place, which means seaside palace.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's transferred this name here.
Exactly.
It was expanded like a couple of times after, and because it was also reconstructed. In 1509 there was a big earthquake.
And a fire.
And in 1665 then there was a fire.
Yeah.
After which it was reconstructed and expanded. Yeah, it has like 4 main areas and also the harem. Harem is a part where basically the Sultan, the female of Sultan family used to live. Basically these ladies, I always forget the name.
What are they called again?
I don't know, Topkapi.
I cannot pronounce this name.
I know it in Russian and now watching it in Russian if someone watching.
Yeah, but basically it was like a main headquarters.
Yeah, but it was the castle of Sultan family for 400 years, and then it was the administrative headquarters for officers, big officers, for like 1 century, and in 1924 it became a museum.
Yeah.
So now let's join this museum. It's actually huge and full, so we have only a couple hours to explore.
And this is the entrance to Topkapi.
But this is like the entrance to the full area.
Yeah.
This first courtyard, there is actually 4 courtyards, as far as I know. Polish.
Ticket corner over there. Okay.
We just entered the palace now. Yeah, this was some queues and stuff with the tickets. We entered the palace and we're gonna explore. It's actually quite big area as we saw it on the mini, what is this?
Square.
Mini houses, miniature of this.
Like a blueprint.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we are at the pantry
Yeah, in the pantry, but it's a bathhouse.
and the bathhouse.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to see.
Look how weird it looks.
Yeah. It's weird when I come home to the light. It doesn't look like kitchen, it looks like
Like someone was tortured.
yeah.
It's so weird.
Tobacco farm.
Tea, coffee. Yeah.
This is actually coffee shop in Kurdish. So it's coffee wash. And then what is this coffee? I think it was hanging it on top of a fire, probably, yeah? To make some.
Yeah. They have in the church, they have this kind of thing, you know. No, but this is just basically where to show off all their tools that they were using for the coffees, yeah, and the teas. A nice grinder over there. And some descriptions of the coffee they were using. So this is the throne room. Oh my gosh, it looks beautiful. That's gold, right?
Yeah, from 16th century. the library of Ahmed III, the one which is sitting in the middle.
Okay guys, so we're at the Garden of Lions now. I'm not sure what it exactly means,
No,
but I
here's
see
the
the lions. I don't know if
Maybe
they
they
were...
used to have a lion as a prize.
Could be, and this is where they were drinking the water. Small
Yeah,
little...
this is the lion I think. Would you look, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I'm pretty interested to see what it is all about exactly, and why it's called the Garden of Lions. So where are we going to next? We just passed the pavilion, which overlooks the ocean and the garden. Now we're going to the other side of the pavilion. So now it will overlook the ocean and the city.
Here's a bath upstairs, bird house. So that was Topkapi Palace. I think, I'm not sure, I think we need to post it as a separate video because there's so many things. It's
Oh my
just a
gosh.
huge place.
I think we can make like a 20-minute
Yeah.
video based on all the places we
That's
saw.
why they do like day tours there, because there is so many things.
I'm glad we never did a day tour though,
At all.
because it
We
would
will
have been
get
too
tired.
long. But yeah, very interesting places and lots of
Very
historical
yeah.
sites
It's
and
actually cool
information.
houses here, like modern Hagia Sophia houses.
Yeah, so like Galina said, we are about to go look for something to eat. Last time it was around 11. It is
11.
now almost 5 o'clock. So
Yeah, yeah, I think we're going to. I wasn't sure because I didn't remember the kinds of things. Our meal actually was looking a lot for the place because all of them offering. In another place, I was looking long to find something to eat actually,
Yeah.
because we was in a very touristic zone and these aggressive Turkish people
And they
calling
are,
us
yeah, exactly, because
and
the prices are so
overcharging.
high and,
Yeah,
you know, it's
because we
crazy.
already seen yesterday and we thought we are in touristic region. Now we get. So we ordered some food and they always bring in this stuff from their side, I would say. Some cabbage salad, I don't know what it is, some onion which I want to try, and I order ayran. It's like milk product, and I'm going for the one
Tea.
favorite Turkish tea. So there is another prayer time. Yeah, and we got our food this time is mushroom stuffed with a cheese, and this how it's called? Chicken on on bread basically with something, and we got some mezes.
Some meze, some starters.
Yeah, bread,
Salsa.
salsa, some weird onion, and I'm drinking like buttermilk.
It's quite sour.
Yeah, I like it actually. Maybe having tea.
Let's dig in. I'm hungry.
Let's dig in.
Okay, so now it's like 25 past 6. We just finished our in-between lunch and dinner. Quite full. We are about to head over to the mosque, which is our last stop for the day. And yeah, just read a few little details about it just to keep us a bit wise.
Yeah.
And yeah, let's see what it has to show us. Very interesting. As you can see,
Yeah.
Galina is also dressed up as it's a rule.
If I do like this, I will not recognize it.
Yeah, you won't recognize the beauty that she has to offer.
How beautiful eyes also.
You do? Do you?
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah guys, so now we are chilling at the beach, well, so to say, beach,
On the beach, like
on some rocks on the shore. What we're looking at right now.
Yeah.
So this is a very common area for
Very common. You just regular, you know.
people to fish, is what I wanted to say. As you can see, it's very nice. So yeah,
But it's on the opposite side.
it's on the
as you
opposite
can
side,
see.
like just on that side.
Yeah.
And
It's actually on the side of our hotel. This is where we should check. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. We wanted to go also to Basilika, but it's closed
Yeah.
for restoration. Unfortunately, it's not been open. So we're not gonna go there now. And the mosque as well, as you can see, there's mostly it's
Closed.
restoration now.
yeah. Well, not closed, but there's nothing to see besides
Because it's
small
restoration,
things. Yeah. And that brought us to the ocean side. Yeah, just the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just to reflect a little bit.
Thank you for watching. See you in another video.